of feelings about this because I think Mike McCarthy is a hell of a football coach. I think he has a lot of respect from the guys in the locker room. And let me say this, because there's going to be a million reports come out about Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott didn't get along, and Mike McCarthy didn't accept the contract from the Dallas Cowboys. And it's going to be a lot of things outside of the realm of what actually is happening be talked about. People going to do reporting. They're going to ask questions. They're going to get different stories from different people within the Cowboy organization. They're going to get different stories with people that don't know a damn thing, to be honest with you. But we all going to disseminate that information, and we're going to form our opinion based on how we felt about the situation prior to anyway. So let me tell you how I feel about it. I'm okay with it. And I'm not okay with it from the standpoint of thinking that Mike McCarthy is a bad coach. I'm okay with it because I saw the writing on the wall. First of all, when you want a coach, when you want him to be a part of your organization for an extended amount of time, you negotiate his contract way before the last window is open. Now, I'm sure there was some conversations, probably some preliminary talk. I'm sure Mike McCarthy, the agent, probably reached out to Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones to try to see what they could get done. Coaches negotiate contracts like players. Only difference is theirs is guaranteed, but that's another subject for another day. Mike McCarthy being out to me symbolizes two things. It says Dallas is in this ever-revolving cycle of coaches, and they just going up the bat and they swinging and they hope they hit. And I was on Monday Night Countdown. This past Monday, we had Troy Aikman, TA, my brother, come on. And I've said this before, and he reiterated, and I reiterated again. I'm not sure if this is a coveted job. Now, hear me out. The cachet of the Dallas Cowboys is coveted. The notoriety and the visibility you get from being a part of the organization is coveted. Me and TA talking about football, though. And you know, if you become the coach of the Dallas Cowboys, you're not really the coach. And that is the most unfortunate part about this situation. You said, Swagger, what are you talking about? They're going to be on the sideline calling plays and getting the players in order and all of that. The coach is going to be in the booth getting pissed off when things are not going how he think they should go based on the decisions that he's making, and that coach name is Jerry Jones. But could we be in for something different? Because I have a suggestion, and I'm not going to act like I'm not going to get on this podcast and act like I started it. But I do believe that Deion Sanders, prime, would be a good candidate for this job. You ask why? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you he got enough cachet to challenge Jerry on some decision-making. Prime is already a big figure. He's already as bigger than life. He was a Dallas Cowboy player. He's considered the greatest cornerback to ever play in the National Football League. He's an NFL Hall of Famer. He's done a great job at Jackson State University, HBCU in Mississippi. He's done a phenomenal job at the University of Colorado when everybody waited to see if that would work. His son is going to be a first-round draft pick, top quarterback in the draft, most likely either him or Cam Ward out of Miami. His relationship, the loyalty that Travis Hunter showed him. Travis Hunter, the best player in college football. Obviously, he won the Heisman. But before he won the Heisman, he was one of the best players in college football, if not the best. He's built a program at the University of Colorado where you're getting number one players in their position to sign and commit to the University of Colorado. Now, I know everybody's scared. Now, I know people in Colorado and Boulder like, please stop saying this. Please stop saying Deion for head coach at the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all, I'm telling you right now, I think it's a stone that needs to be turned. And I get it, man. Like, everything is high in Boulder right now. They love Deion Sanders. But this is the way coaching goes. Like, coaches lead for bigger opportunities, better opportunities. They leave because they had a goal in mind prior to signing with those places. This could be one of those situations where we see it. Now, here's why I think Prime would be a good fit from a football standpoint. One, he's already shown he's a program builder. One, he's shown he can build, he can have that respect from players, but also get on their level. He's shown that he can put a staff together. He's brought guys out of retirement to coach. And when you go to a place like the University of Colorado and you build this platform, this big machine of marketing and visibility and winning games beyond what people thought you would, there is a aura that comes with that as a coach, not Deion Sanders. And the hard part to do is to separate prime time from coach, because a lot of people, and I even myself, I wanted to wait and see if it was about prime time or if it was about football, coaching, and the kids. He's managed to do both, and he's done it beautifully. And I got to give respect where respect is due, because now he about to have 2 kids off his team, one being his son, probably drafted in the top 5 in the NFL draft. And I don't know the last person from the University of Colorado that got drafted in the first 3 rounds. We could do some research. I don't know. Deion is a very, very, very interesting candidate potentially for head coach. There's another name that's very familiar to the Dallas Cowboy fans, Cowboy Nation, the world of football, Jason Witten. Jason Witten is coaching high school right now, doing a phenomenal job, by the way. Witten came and did Monday Night Football. That didn't work out very well. But everybody you talk to say he can coach.
To get my final destination, because I had to deal with so much mess in my journey, but I'm happy I'm here. That means all the wind kept knocking you off. We gonna be direct, and I just want to be direct. The conversation between Jerry Jones and Deion Sanders. When I first approached this thing weeks ago, people were like, "Oh, you crazy, Michael? What's going on? Oh, Michael, you leave Deion alone. Nobody." Stop. The name of this game, I keep telling you people about, is about winning and winning championships and a winning program. And every GM, every AD for every school, every GM and pro team, they could look and see what Deion has done and say, I have to consider this. Especially those teams that have been bad for a long time. You know, all of the Vegases, the Jets, and all those guys. I don't know why they're not looking into it. And Jerry seems to be the only one looking into it. But I'm going to tell you something. That'll be a blessing for Deion in a whole lot of ways. Listen, Deion went to Jackson State, right? They were 4-11, I think, the year before he got there. 2019, 2021, they were the champs. They were the champs. HBCU champs. Not to mention him opening the doors